What is up, you guys? So for today's look, I wanted to do a little bit of a smoky eye. This is going to be like your basic cat eye. I had a request to do a little bit more fierce look. So, and here we go. Today I'm going to be using the Morphe 35F palette, which looks a lot like this. It's got mostly these colors down here that I'm going to be using. These are matte brownish shades, and then we have the star of the show, the black. It is a matte shade too. This palette has a lot of shimmer shades, but for today's look we're not going to be using those. Okay? So we're going in. Let's get a little close and comfortable, okay? Or uncomfortable, whatever the case may be. So we're going to go in with these shades right here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to mix all 3 of these shades right here. Okay? Right here. Right here. These 3. These 3 in the middle. Okay. And we're using the M518 brush. Synthetic. It's the white brush. And we're going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. And knock off the excess. And let's do this. Oh, wait a minute. Let's trim this little straight brow here, right here. Right here. And this is going to be our transition shade, and also provide a little bit of a crease for those of us who are not blessed with such. And then we're just gonna blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend it out, blend it out. Blend into your fingers, bleed. And then you're going to do the exact same thing with the other. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Tap off the excess. Tap off the excess. And here we go. Right into that crease. Okay, so now we're going to take this LA Girl Pro Powder. It's just some setting powder, translucent. And it's looks like this. And we're going to take this Morphe E47 brush, dab it into the powder. Come on now, pick it up, pick it up. And then we're going to go right next to the crease of the eye. I mean the corner of the eye, whatever the heck you want to call it. And this brush is not doing this product as good as what I thought, but the basic idea is to create the corner of the cat eye. You get the point. It's a little bit there. It just kind of creates what you want for the line. Yeah. Now I'm going to take this precision brush, this M560 brush. It's got the tiny point on the edge. And we're going to go into a little bit darker color. We're going to go into this color right here. And just put a little bit on the tip of the brush. And then we're going to go in and focus down here on the bottom lash line and up into the corner. Because we're creating the cat eye, our main focus is this outer lid space. Because that color wasn't quite dark enough for what I'm actually shooting for. I switched up my palettes. I apologize. I know I'm a terrible, terrible beauty guru or whatever you want to call it, but I needed a little bit darker brown to work with. So I'm actually going into this 35R palette, and I'm going for this shade right here in the middle. This is a little bit darker, deeper brown than what I was working with just then, just because I want us to be a little bit darker. So same technique. If you don't want it darker, you want it to look like this, which is fine, keep using the same palette, because it's going to have the black shade that you need at the end. But I'm just switching up just for this brown color. Just for this brown color. Okay. We're just going into the bottom lash line. And as you can see, I put on this before I put on the rest of my makeup because I have fallout. And I didn't want to mess up the rest of my makeup. So just keep back and forth on that bottom lash line and smoking it out. Smoking it out. Just like that. So you've actually created a wing with the powder. So, what I did just now is a clean blending brush and just went in over all of that work and blended it out so that the eye is a little bit more smoky. And it's not so much of a fierce wing, but a V, like a cat eye. Like this. Okay? So now we're going to go in with the black, and I'm going to use this little bitty blending brush here. This one is the same M560 brush. I'm just going to wipen it off a little bit on the towel with that brown color, and we're going to go back into the original palette that we were working with, the Morphe 35F palette, and we're going into the black shade in the corner, which right here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go back in with the black, put a little dab on the brush, and we're just going in that outer corner just to deepen things up just a little bit. We're just kind of swooping the brush up at the very corner. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. And just deepen it up just a little bit more. And blend it out. Okay, and then we're going to take that blending brush we were talking about earlier. This is actually this scone blending brush. And we're just going to buff that out and in, up and in, not out and in, up and in. Okay, and then there you see, you don't have really like a wing, but you have the concept of a wing, which is the cat eye. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side, and then I will bring you back to show you how to finish it up. Now, because I created so much action on the outside of the eye and didn't really leave the inside as bright as I could have left it kind of blank and just smoked out the outer part, but I wanted to blend the colors in a little bit better, so it ended up being that I had eyeshadow on the entire lid space. But to brighten the inner corner up just a little bit, we're going to take this brush right here. This is the Morphe R42 brush. And we're going to go into this bright color right here, this dark white shimmer shade in the corner. And we're just going to tap our brush into it. And we're going to go into the front part of the lid space, including the inner corner, up to the crease, to right where the crease is. And just shimmer that up. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of shimmer. And we're going to blend this as well. Just about 3/4 of the way. So see how that brightened up that entire lid. Look at the difference. Went to eye pop and gave the cat eye even more effect. All the way up into the crease, 2/3 of the way. And we're going to take this blending brush right here, and we're just going to blend that out right in the outside area. There we go, and make that seamless. Looks like I got it. So now I'm going to go and put on the rest of my makeup. So we're going to go in with the foundation. Alright, so I'm back. I have put on the foundation, the concealer, a little bit of translucent powder. Actually, not translucent, finishing powder. It's the NYX No Filter. Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Quirky. Filled in my brows with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And I believe that's it. Oh, and I added a little highlight. So, that is what we've done so far. I'm going to wipe this foundation off my lips. So I look like a human again. Okay. And we're going to finish up the eyes. So, for that, we're going to take this brush that we used earlier. This is the this is the R42 from Morphe. We're going to go into that bright white shade from the palette, the upper corner that we used before. And we're going to use that to highlight the brow bone. Just right underneath where the arch of the brow is. And then just fade whatever product is left into the middle. Just like that, and that just gives it an extra pop and brightens up that cat eye even more. Same thing over here. Go right up underneath the arch of the brow and fade whatever product is left onto the center of the brow area. So we're going to finish this up before my camera battery dies. We're going to curl the lashes. Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. And really plump up those lashes, especially on the outer corners, to match the cat eye effect that we have going on. And then just the light coat as we go inward. Okay, so we've got the mascara on. We're going to let that dry for a second. And then I'm going to take this little precision brush here. This is an angled brush. This is the E11 by Morphe. We're going to take this into that black color, tap off the excess, and we're just going to go into the corner, the outer corner of the bottom lash line. The camera, buddy. The bottom lash line, and just make the cat eye pop even more. Okay. And yes, I know I put the mascara on the bottom lashes before I did that, and I didn't mean to, but you know that you do that in the reverse order. And then I'm just going to take this little brush right here and just clean that up just a little bit right through here. And make sure there's no fallout. And that is the cat eye effect we have. And then I'm going to pop on a little bit of lip color. I think for this look, we're going to go nude. Via Bonfire Cosmetics. Oh, the color is Secret. And there you have it. Smoky cat eye. hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos, and I will see you in my next one.